Snyder is currently collecting sounds for the 30-minute beat challenge. I said that he should go Halloween style, and he found a Halloween trap beat pack on Splice. Look how happy he is.
Super happy.
Lewis, show him how happy you are. I'm so happy, Jacob. I'm just so happy in my little Patriots outfit. He's supposed to be making a beat right now, using Halloween songs. Instead, he's on the phone.
Lucy, keep going. Welcome. Alright, buddy. You ready?
I am ready.
So I'm gonna do a 30-minute challenge. 'Tis the season. I found this Halloween trap sample pack from Triad Sounds. So just running through it. It's got some cool stuff in it. A lot of kind of seasonal Halloween, fall sounds. And I'm gonna make a beat out of it in 30 minutes. So I'll probably pick a few sounds and then set the timer and get started. So running through the sample pack, there's a lot of cool stuff. I love this crow. Thunder. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's really creepy. I like these bells. So I'm using Splice to download all of these. I have a bunch of sample credits, so I can just go on Splice. It's pretty cool. Download each individual sample and they pop up in my integrated Splice dashboard in the computer. So they're pretty easy to access. It's almost like having infinite samples. They're always, you know, adding more and getting exclusive packs that nobody else has. So it's kind of cool. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 samples from that pack. Cool, so I got all of these in here. Let's listen to some of them. That's pretty cool. Very stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna start with this one. I'm gonna start by taking this to 100 BPM. Open up this sample. So I'm transposing it down. I like to do this with a lot of samples. I find just transforms it a lot more. You know, it helps to keep from everything sounding the same. So, you know, if you get anything that's from a sample pack, I normally like to play with it a lot before I use it. So instead of just plugging it in and using it straight from the pack, you have more kind of control over what your sound is. And in this case, this is going to be the melodic element, or the lead melodic element most likely. So I want it to, you know, have a cool sound. I want the key to be right. Obviously that's going to dictate what I do with the rest of the melody and the composition of this record. I think I like that. I really like this crow. So I'm going to turn this down significantly, use it kind of as like a background percussive element. I'm going to use that as kind of a riser. That's that boom sound. I'm going to take this door knock, which sounds like this, and I'm going to use that as kind of a transitional sound before I bring in some bass over here. I'm thinking I'm going to make this kind of hip-hop trap. So I have some drums that I made for another record that I'm pulling in here. I use this a lot as a shortcut. You know, I'll keep a lot of my favorite drum patterns, melodies, things like that readily available, so it makes my workflow a lot faster when I go back, you know, especially in this instance, you know, just making something pretty quickly. I already have a pretty good core of sounds that, you know, I have matched up, and generally I like to go back and tweak them and make them really unique to whatever record I'm working on. So these sound like, I'm gonna turn the bass off. Taking out those hi-hats, I think the hi-hats are super weak. I'm taking out a bunch of elements. I will keep that kick. I think that kick is cool. That snare is a little cheesy. I'm gonna also go back to splice and grab. Let's see. Yeah, I really like this snare I was using for another record. I knew it would sound nice in here, so I'm gonna throw that in there. Nice. It sounds, compared to, you know, the rack I had before, it's such a weak snare. It's gonna sound sick. I'm gonna pitch it down a little bit, like I was doing with some of those other samples, especially in this case. A lot of times pitching it down, I find, you know, you can align it better to the key of the record, but you know, it also can make things sound really dark and a lot more rich in a very, very simple way. So this sounds like this right now. Let's see. Just, you know, makes it a little bit more dark, especially for something like this. This is going to be, you know, it's a Halloween kind of track that I'm making, so I want it to be a little bit darker. Put some bass in here. I'm going to use one of my favorite basses. Go in here. I got this Kenny Beats Valentine's Day pack. It's sick. It's just all 808s. He did like I think it was only to 100 people or something like that, and the simple pack was $100. So if you just happen to see the post when he posted it and you had $100 and you wanted his 808s, he was, you know, running this special. So I ended up getting them. I was just like on Instagram, I saw it. I've been waiting to get some Kenny Beats 808s. He makes dope records, never does sample packs or anything like that. So I actually got it, so I'm gonna probably use this one. So I'm gonna use this one as the core bass of this this whole thing. It's a B. I'll make sure it's all lined up. Let's put it from the top. I didn't even end up using a couple of these.